make a mistake.
Yeah. Yo, both these feuds are definitely picking up, man. But if you ask me right now, I have Roman Reigns and I have Randy Orton. I think I think Roman and Punk will be more of the clean match, and Randy and Cody will have some Sami Zayn shenanigans and stuff. But
Yeah, I think they both have attitude era type finishes.
interesting. That's interesting.
I definitely.
Who you think does? I usually feel like it's best when it's a grand finale, but I think sometimes you gotta do non-traditional things. Does Cody Randy Orton earn a Hell in a Cell with how personal it could get? It might justify that. When's the last time we got?
I don't know if they should do that right out the gate though. I don't know.
No, like I said, I usually like my Hell in a Cells as the finale, like Drew and CM Punk did.
Yeah.
But this is WrestleMania, man. Like, are we gonna use everything we got? I could see Hell in a Cell as a way to really use everything we got to highlight this match, bro, and blow it up, bro.
But you do. I mean, you the way Randy Orton is starting things off.
That was violent. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't see it as a bad thing or be far fetched to put some type of stipulation on. But I think Hell in a Cell might be just a little too much. I think we do that on their second go or something.
All right, that's fair. That's definitely fair.
But I wouldn't. It wouldn't hurt for a stipulation after what he did to him. Yeah, it wouldn't hurt for Cody to come back and be like, "Yeah, I want this no DQ or no holds barred."
It would match a false count anywhere.
Yeah, like something where no disqualification can happen.
The only reason, here's the main reason I say Hell in a Cell. I know there's some unknown parts of WrestleMania. If somehow, I don't think they're leaving a window of hope behind the scenes to see if it's a possibility. But that's why I think they haven't done anything major with Seth. It feels like they're buying time a little bit.
Right. Yeah. No. You might be 100% right with that because he's not really mingling up or getting physical in any kind. He's just kind of coming and doing sneak attacks.
Yeah, and then dipping.
Those dudes with the hoodies and stuff like that. So yeah,
I think they're holding hope, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah, but I really don't see Braun making this thing. I don't see
it. Sucks because he would be an impact piece and he was set up to be an impact piece.
Definitely. The Hem and Seth match was supposed to be something great.
Yeah.
For sure. So that's actually a big blow to them, honestly. Because now you really don't know what the hell to do with Seth. So
I've been thinking a lot. I've been marinating a lot on your Seth Brock Lesnar. I really have. I'm trying to convince myself that it would work, but I really want that Obafemi Brock Lesnar instead. But it could work. I mean, here's why I think it. The only reason I think it could work is because it would be Farmer Brock Lesnar, and like this Seth is gonna be a new version of Seth. He's not doing the laughing. He's not doing the You notice he's not doing the motions. No. So that's kind of why I would give it a chance because it would be like two newer versions of them. But I don't know.
And how many times did they fight? Once or twice?
I think twice. I think they had a SummerSlam back in.
Because I think they fought when Seth first was in the Authority, if I'm not mistaken.
I think they had I think when Seth was in the Authority, they had like a DQ finish, so it wasn't a real program. And then when Seth was that weird baby face run, they had that match. I think they fought a couple times that year, but that was a long time ago. In fairness, I'll say that was a real long time ago. But I think what would interest me is that they're two different versions of themselves. So I would give it a shot. It has the star power to deliver, but I just would like Brock Lesnar selfishly to give the rub to young guys. Even if he beat Oba, that does a lot for Oba. So I just want him to start facing those guys.
Nah, I mean, Dave is you're definite. I mean, if you're talking about unique, first time ever, something that could be look like a spectacle, 100%. Brock Obafemi.
We don't got a spectacle match like that yet. Like,
It's because they look like two tanks. I
yeah,
definitely agree with you, but it's just again, I'm trying not to be selfish, and I'm trying to really spread the wealth to people who are already like established, who are already
yeah, yeah.
the ones in the game. And I just can't leave Seth just working with people he's already worked with 1,000 times.
Yeah, I feel where you're coming from.
Hogan and Austin Theory, these are raw matches for the man. So
Yeah, they are though. They are.
it's like, come on, man. I just can't. I can't. I'm just trying to spread the wealth in a way where it could be fair for everybody who's on top.
It's tough because I wonder. Nobody seems to know this guy's contract situation. I wonder if there's still a chance. The Braun seems unlikely. I wonder if there's a chance Chris Jericho could return at Mania. Is in that Seth's opponent, but nobody seems to know this dude's contractual situation.
He always does a very good job of keeping his stuff under wraps. I
Yeah,
don't
so
know that.
that's the only other wild card I could look at and be like, that's worthy of Seth's time.
Absolutely,
That's worthy of Seth's status. Like,
absolutely,
man,
100%.
but the Brock Lesnar thing, like I said, I would like it because there would be two different versions of themselves. So I would give it a shot. But if they went that route, you have to give Obafemi Gunther. Like you said, in my mind, if you're gonna do that, you got to give him something big after that.
What is Gunther even doing?
That's another thing. We don't even know that. We don't even know what Gunther's doing. And after retiring John Cena, that's a surprise.
Because again, the Obafemi thing would be. I think that'd be a great thing to stall him out.
Yeah, that would be a great thing.
It'd be a great thing to stall him out. I mean, I know he's young, and again, I know a couple weeks ago you said something about Ray, but I look at the Ray thing like a Raw match too.
Yeah, that is a little bit of a Raw match. I think they could get away with it, but it is a Raw match for the
It's a
most.
Raw
Yeah,
match. You
yeah,
can't just close our eyes like this
yeah.
and act like Ray's been a top 10 player. Who hasn't been top 10 in 15 years?
Yeah, yeah. It's definitely a Raw match, but they could get away with it off his name, I think. But
I don't think so, Dave. I really don't think so. I think that's beneath him.
Oba Gunther's way better, way more effective.
Way more effective. I think the new fans and the current fans, will like it more. I just think it would relate to the fans of today more than what I mean? Because the Ray fans, I think the older people like us might put up with it, but I don't think the young people are really gonna take that serious.
Yeah, nah, that's definitely fair, man. But nah, I'm interested to. There's a handful of big stars. I'm interested to see what do they end up getting handed. Brock, Seth, L.A. Knight. Like, what do they get their teeth to sink into? Like, freaking who? A couple other people, lesser guys like Damian Priest, like those type of guys that are usually on TV. Like, I wonder where they land with that. Like, it's gonna be very, very, very interesting. Like, why did they stop? And I know this is a cop out, but like, why they stop having? It seemed like the last year or two they haven't had a WrestleMania host. Sometimes I think having a host gives
I didn't like
I mean in the sense like sometimes it gives you a reason to have like a legend come and make some fun moments, like Stone Cold Steve Austin. Like you make him the host, give him a couple stunners, give a couple promos for face offs. Sometimes I think it adds to the show, does it not?